But for sure, bro, Big Tree is everything. We got Naruto, we got Bleach, we got fucking One Piece. That's a big tree, bro. And we gotta give a special shout out to DB Dragon Ball Z for being the forefather of these three. You know, and you can even argue, I mean, again, this is no shade, but you could even argue that one of the most influential anime and manga before the big three, we're again talking about Bleach, Naruto, and One Piece, was Dragon Ball. If you look at all the anime right now, if you look at Jujutsu Kaisen, if you look at Chainsaw Man, if you look at Attack on Titan, if you look at Tokyo Ghoul, if you look at fucking Food War, fucking Dr. Stone, every anime we spoke from before, it's a question on were they inspired by Naruto, were they inspired by Bleach, were they inspired by One Piece, right? I think that the value of an art, I think the value of any kind of content you're gonna be creating, you know, I think that's every single thing. It's a good thing if when it's popular, when it's coming out if it's popular. It's a well thing that if people like it. But I think the true testament of something artistically being proven, I think it's when it's finished. Do people give a shit? Do people give a shit after it's finished? You know, like the best example for that was actually Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z. If you go on Google right now, if you go on Google right now and you look at the history of Dragon Ball Z, you can see how long the writer went between Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Super. He went over 10 years, right? GT isn't canon, although GT was actually good. GT was okay. It wasn't the best. It wasn't awful. People keep shitting on Dragon Ball GT, but it was actually okay, right? If you want some Dragon Ball, like GT is what you got. If you like it or not, it's what you got, right? And if you look at it, I think that's a proof as to why Dragon Ball is so good. Is because it lasted. Even when it's done, people are still talking about Dragon Ball. There's a big chance that GT is Boruto, right? Yeah, but yep, absolutely. But GT wasn't canon. GT wasn't canon. GT, if it's not good, you can at least say that, oh well, Akira Toriyama, which is the writer of Dragon Ball, wasn't involved in GT. The writer of Naruto is involved in Boruto. The fact that Boruto isn't as good as Naruto is completely it's a continuation, you know. If you look at Dragon Ball Super, if you look at the Tournament of Power, if you look at the Future Saga with Trunks, Goku Black, if you look at the Moro arc, right, that stuff is fucking... The Tournament of Power is probably some of the best shit been produced lately, you know. It completely obliterates GT, and the simple fact is because the writer is involved. Ooh, 1-1. Pretty strong at his own series. Bro, for sure. I like the fact that I don't know if it's available